You're listening to Just My Show, your number one source for pop culture.
So, in addition to writing the Kotter theme, you sort of have a long history of allowing your music to be used in movies. You know, Summer in the City was in Die Hard with a Vengeance. Chris Klein saying, "Do you believe in magic?" in American Pie. And you've had songs in various commercials. How careful are you about where you allow your songs to be used? Because I'd imagine, you know, with every group, there's that certain small section of the fans who might say, "Hey, John Sebastian's a sellout." You know, how carefully do you look at the content of where you're going to let your songs used?
Well, I would quickly say yes, but the distinction is I sold out when I was 19 and didn't know what the hell I was selling. So I haven't ever owned the publishing on those songs. So, in fact, I don't control them according to those that era of publishing deal. But we all have the good sense to not do stupid stuff. I'd say that, like, I've said no to alcohol ads, but I've said yes to beer ads. I drink beer. I've said no to oil companies. In fact, Welcome Back is a real. It's a perfect, come on back to Big Petroleum. I don't know why, but it seems like every year I have to turn down some offer that would basically buy me a new house. But there are a couple of things that I'll steer away from. And sometimes when if it's Welcome Back, I have the control. I can say yes or no, and I have. In the case of the Lovin Spoonful era songs, I sometimes get a chance to say no alcohol. I get a chance to say a few things like that, no gambling. But I don't really have the control. I can only make a recommendation. So that's the real truth of it.
Now, I understand you almost had a much bigger role in a sitcom. Now, tell me if this is even true. I've read in various places on the web that the Lovin Spoonful came dangerously close to being the Monkees. First of all, tell me if that's true, and in retrospect, you had a pretty good run. Are you glad that things worked out the way they did?
Okay, one question at a time. The Monkees thing never would have actually, once it came on our table, we would have turned it down as fast as we turned down a Coke commercial at that era, because it represented something different than what we really were. You can't turn a real band into a toy band any better than you can turn a toy... Well, wait, toy band into real band. Wait, that occasionally works, excuse me. But I don't think that the Spoonful ever really would have taken that seriously.
For more, go to www.justmyshow.com.